It felt alright, but then it just we lose like momentum, and when it's alt fights, we like lose them a lot. That's how I feel.
So yeah, like Genji on off angle. Uh, this Widow angle is pretty good. This Sig peak is pretty good, maybe a little too early. Like trading a lot of damage right now while our Widow's rotating. It's a little too early. But we should win the fight off of that pick. That goes to cover. Yeah, that's fine. It's pretty good. I think right now I want to see. I really like this position. Maybe like a little bit more cover from here because you can just get poked out. I like this rotation. That's good. Make sure we're doing it in time with their 6 cycle. Yeah, like we won a ton of space. I think so far like we should have been able to push here, I think. I'm wondering what happened. I really think we should keep our Zen in more of this position here. Or this position. As we swing the corner. Because as soon as we back out here, it's like your only option to peek now is going here, and that's too dangerous for you. But if you're back here, then you can peek like one person at a time and keep putting pressure on this BAP to stop him from holding that angle. And honestly, same deal with our Genji. Like, I would really like our Genji to hold on to this position. I don't know, like, we got pressured and we backed out, but, like, even if we take a Sojourn shot, like, I think that's why we backed out here. Like, that's a little too aggressive, right? Like, what I want to see is to stay here and stay in this position until our backline can force out the Sig, because we have a positional advantage on their Sig if we just stay here, or even like here would be fine, while trying to LOS something of the Sojourn damage, because our Sig is going to be taking less damage, especially if our Sig is playing the corner a little tighter. Then he can easily D-peak Sojourn, but their Sig is like actually fucked if we have Widow here, Zen here, and Genji here, right? And we just maintain those positions until he leaves. So it's like going back here is not great. We lose a lot of map control, and that will allow their Sojourn to swing out like this way if she wants to. Right? Like our Widow pressure is not going to be enough to hold all of these people back for that long. So we had the right idea at first, but then we kind of sacrificed those positions. Like, to me, it feels like for no reason. I'd probably not just dump your shift like this. We really want to use it to survive. Like, if they wall you, then you can shift here after using shield. That's really good. But now you probably don't have enough shield to use your shield right now, and you're going to take a lot of damage because of that. You're a little too close to just go back that way. That goes in. That's good. Pretty good blade. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. So it's really important that we don't die with blade there. Like, even if we get the BAP here, we can just like stabilize if we need to and wait for our team to swing in the 5v4. That works too. It's like we really want to avoid trading. Unlucky. Yeah, so when our BAP's on cart, let's try and just take this space right here and hold on to it. Because our BAP will be able to support from this angle soon, and if we need to, we can back up from here to here like pretty easily. And that wins basically all of this high ground. And that's what we can get while they're respawning. And as long as we hold on to this space, like, it's going to be really, really hard for them to swing out and push. For free, that is. So we don't want to go like up here, we don't want to go up here, and we don't want to go in this weird like staircase either. We just kind of want to hold on to this space here. So this is a pretty bad outcome because now we're likely going to have to use ults to win this back if we lose the fight right now. That being said, I think we have an opportunity to punish their push because our Genji's almost back, like right about now, and they're hard pushing, right? But I would say that these guys are trying to hard push you, even with like Lucio. Yeah, they are allowed to do that, but it's maybe a little too late. If we just back up slightly, we can back up to like this position or this position, or this position, and keep our Sig here. Then our Genji will be able to come back, and we could definitely use an ult to stop this. But like, you're using shield here as if you're pushing it, which is definitely the wrong idea. Like, we want to be kiting this push really hard. Use your shield, use your shift, use your rock to kite back on this corner. And if they continue to push this corner, like 5-stack like this, and you still have shield resources, use your flux here to catch this, for sure. Window's going to be a little too awkward because they can speed through it. And what else do we have? Like, yeah, that's about it. Those are our good ults. So definitely flux this on their push if we can make it a 5v5. Or even a 4v5 if our Genji's not quite back yet, but they're all stacked and like running into our good setup. Then we can flux these guys in a group and it'll work out for us, I think. But we kind of like push forward for no reason and we're just destroyed. Nick comes back and does good pressure, but we're already dead by the time this happens. So this fight, I think we could probably start with Window. It's a really good hallway for Window. Walk up this corner pretty freely. Try and not dash out, like we don't want to waste too much time here. If you can just take the space, don't push too early and get to this position, that'd be really strong. This is going to be a little awkward of a flux. I think this Sig, he does have grasp, so it's going to be very difficult to kill him. I really want us to maybe clear out these guys first around this corner if we can. And I think we're capable of that. Like, look where our Genji is right now. We just need a second of patience, right? And this Mei is going to be cleared for sure. You guys see what I mean? Like, if we can just establish our Genji there, this Mei is not going to be able to contest the angle. Look where their Sojourn is. So the only real lane control they got here is like Lucio barely and like Mei. So Mei is overstepped. We can clear her out first and then we can Window.
This ends now.
This one feels a little bit rushed, and they're going to have definitely enough survivability. Right now, they backed up. We won a lot of space. and their sig doesn't have shift anymore, and they may use all their resources. So I think it would be a good time to window before they push back into us with Blizzard or Flux. There's like a window, not intended, I think a window of time here right after our Flux, where these guys, even though they have a little bit of beat health up, we should use window immediately to continue the pressure here before they get the opportunity to walk up and Flux us or Blizzard us or whatever. They're not going to be able to do that as easily if we just put the window up like right away. Like if we walked up a little bit and had window down to right now, these guys are under way more pressure. This is good. Nice. The May is definitely overextended there. We take that. Good kill. At this point, I think fight one. Don't use window. Good dash. Clean up. So many good picks, Trixie. Okay. I think if we're able to rotate my Zen a little bit earlier to this angle to support Genji, that would be really strong. We can keep Bap with Sig for now if we need. But having like even just Orb here would make the Sojourn Slave hell and definitely keep her distracted. In fact, I think she chased a little too far there, like her and Lucio. This is fine though. Good rock. Do we have shift? Oh, what are we using shift on here? Just dumping shift again. Don't do it. Yeah, I think the window here is pretty easily lived, especially when there's Sojourns like not even using it at all. It's like, what do they got? Just BAP May damage. Should be chilling. Simply chilling. Counter their aggression. It's really good Flux. She won that fight. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, they had a bad setup to push off of that window. I think we can make that a little bit safer for ourselves if we don't let our Genji get cleared quite as hard that easily. And also we keep our cooldowns like anticipating their window, so we just take no damage at all. We can push in even harder and faster after it. Yeah, here, I think you guys don't need a stack again. A good Zen position, I think, is this one. A really strong pressure on the spawn door. It stops them from taking all of this cover here. And also support your Genji on that angle. This one's fine, I think. Just if Sojourn walks on you, you need to rotate like really quickly to get back out here. But also, like, if you can't make it to this position in time, don't force it. It is pretty greedy. And you're too far forward here. Like, don't go past the choke. We don't need 3 people on cart at all here. Just go play back and use the cover on the corner. It's like they'll always be able to walk on our Sig, right? If they 5-stack and walk on our Sig, we're never going to cap. So we can't, like, just support our Sig and, like, stand on cart and expect to live that way. We need to surround the cart, like, with this Widow angle is good, this Genji pressure here is good, but we can't like stack our supports here. We need my BAP pressure and my Zen pressure still on these lanes, right? And not in a place where they're like super vulnerable. I don't want to have to give my BAP orb at the start of this fight. That sucks. I want to give my Genji orb. Gap, 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 gap. I don't think this was intentional, but just note, like, especially if you get this pick, this rotation is not necessary. You just go down and force cart. We want to do it quickly before they respawn. A good blade, you're super deep though, careful. Do we have an opportunity? Yeah, that's really good. I would be like really cautious pushing here though. To be completely honest with you, I think if there's Sojourn and Bab are like good at aiming, you just die here if you dash in like that. Because there's just simply not enough cover.
This ends now.
And you guys are just standing on card again, so that's an issue. What did we trance though? What are we? I don't think the trance was very earned here. It's more like because we're so close, we felt like we did a trance and brawl it out or something. Reset. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We definitely should have won that fight. We got super like staggered in when we tried to push in on that. Keep our spacing, but like swing together. So literally the same idea. You guys did it correctly on first point, but at this point, it's like I really want my BAP and Zen to be swinging like this way or this way. My Zen can even go top if he wants, like that's okay. But we need to be timing it at the same time, and I don't want to over push so somebody's here and the rest of us are back here, like on this corner. I'll just get us killed. But we were really good at just getting these random opening picks. Love that for us. We should cap. Nice.
Ready for battle. One. Attackers incoming. Stop the killing.
This is alright. I think my opinion for this angle is it doesn't need to be contested that hard because look at the LOS it has. It's like kind of dog shit, right? And as soon as the Sojourn actually walks up further, like in here, she's taking 6 shots. And she's also able to be peeked by like your own Ashe if she's on high ground here. So it's not like if the Sojourn stands here, our Sig is fine. Like he just needs to go to this piece of cover and he can't be shot by Sojourn. What's more important is this angle, I think, to control. Because this one, it's like, yeah, our Ashe and Zen can shoot it, but it's more threatening if they walk out here and start, like, you know, taking this one on our Sig while it's uncontested. And yeah, I think the fact that our Zen's here and it's uncontested is really bad. So we are getting chunked. For one, you are too far forward. If it's, you know, your DPS is not on this angle, you need to play back here. But even then, it's like pretty easy to reach you if it's not really being contested that hard. At the very least, though, play a little bit safer back here. Because this high ground is really difficult to play, and there's no cover. You can get shot by Genji and by Sojin Bap at the same time, so it's easy to get just 3-2-1 bursted down. Okay, nice. Start the corner. Really good stuff there. That's what he gets for swinging past his team, right? Oh, let's see if we can set up on this first corner again correctly. What's going on? There's 60s. I disagree with this rock. Number one, he has shield to block it. And even if you hit the rock here, who on your team has LOS? 0 people, right? Maybe you're Genji, but it's like he's right here in your team. It doesn't have LOS. So even if you hit that CD, it's not going to get value. He'll just get healed and then he'll come back at you. Where you're going to get rocked in a bad spot. It doesn't even matter that he got rocked earlier. Cover, cover, cover. Ooh, that's tough. So for this one, I think your options are, for the way you survive this, is you don't let your shield break. And then you take cover here and you don't actually put it up again. If you need to cross this gap, do it with shield, and you also have lamp if needed. But really, like, as you're holding shift, you can just walk back the whole time instead of like ADing on this. You can just hold S and use shift to disengage this corner, and then use the remainder of your shield to tuck away if you need it. And you also swing this way again instead of just going back this way, so that gets you killed. We should have lamped you though if we had it. Yeah, just need to be calling that. Like if you know you're gonna die, lamp me, lamp me.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
This
Oh,
ends.
you're dead. Yeah. We have to wait for our team here, for sure. No W keys allowed.
This ends now.
R.I.P. Nick. Bro got spotted. I think on this swing, it's really important that we use our Sig Shield. Like, I feel like we should be able to push their Sig out in the duration of our Sig Shield. So what's the issue with this, right? It's none of our hit scan can actually peek this right now. We need to time it up. So my Zen and Bap want to peek like right about now, but my Sig just dumped like everything. My Sig has like no shield, no shift, and low HP. So this peak is like, now we want to peek, but I want to peek with full resources right now, like full shield and everything. I'm not peeking where my shield instantly breaks and then I'm trying to like rock this guy while getting bursted by Sojourn and Bap. This is the opportunity. It's like that window is the opportunity for my Bap and Zen to like swing out to this position and this position. Good folks. I think we could hold this lane a little bit better. So there's a disconnect right now. My Genji's holding this space. My Sig is holding this space, and my backline is holding like this space. So if we're going for this, we should have Bap, Sig, Zen, and my Ashe can play here too. And Genji can play here, that's fine. Or we can go for a deeper angle like there. But like obvious disconnect right now, and when we pull the blade, it's gonna be super easy for 5 people to turn or 4 people to turn and kill you. Because there's just no way our Bap and Zen can see you from that far away. Now they suck, so they don't kill you, but they should have, honestly. I love this. You got big cones. From this position, the window should be about here, and we don't want to really allow them to do too much to us before we see the opportunity to window. This is fine. Like they're not really ready to follow up on this flux quite that hard. They're still in pretty passive positions, especially like their Sojourn's really far back. So I think, I mean, it sucks that we don't have trance here, and we were 2 stacked. So really, only like 1 of you guys should, or maybe 2 max, should get hit by this flux. But if we're playing like our angles a little bit better, maybe Bap here and Zen there, we will not all get hit by this flux at the same time. So if my Zen gets fluxed, my Bap can just lamp. If my Bap gets fluxed, I mean, we can just lamp ourselves, more likely to survive. Good lamp. Yeah, we're not gonna have time to window this fight, unfortunately. And I think part of that is like, there was a opportunity to do it if we're playing correctly, and maybe only one of it's gets fluxed all the way back here. We can still window frontline. And for sure, like, you guys, I think this is like the way we lost, right? Like we got lamp, everybody survived this. The way we lost was the blade. And I would argue that this guy is still pushing past his team to confirm these kills. So the real mistake on this part here is he needs to be at least like half HP right now, because he literally went through you in 6. So it's not acceptable that he's full HP and walking this far up. You should be watching for their DPS that are trying to sneak in like that. Don't just dump rock like this, because we need rock to prevent this exact scenario. Where is it? This exact scenario. Like flux, or even if you don't, or if he's like hiding back here or whatever and you can't hit the rock, then you need a rock to stop the Genji from coming in. So, and also you didn't hit any shots on him, and neither did you, Nick. Hit the back here. Usually try and avoid, when they have Lucio Bap, doing this kind of kite where they're chasing you like this is going to be not successful at the time, just because they have speed, we don't. They'll get those staggers if it's a 5v4.
This ends now.
Oh, you're dead. Yeah, you're dead. Just a little bit too far. I think, yeah, we had to wait. But I think this is also punishable. Like right now, yeah, we lost one, but guess what? It's 4v4 because they're Lucio's on cart. So what all can we use to stop this kind of push?
Window.
I think right now probably Flux is our best option. It's because they're pretty stacked, and they're also really close to us. So if we window, like their Sig and Genji can kind of walk through it. So I think Flux is probably our best bet right now. Oh, you got stuck with that shit. Yeah, use Flux right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. Good Flux. And I think because they overpush so hard, this should probably be a fight win if we just kill this Flux. You guys need to swing and clean that up. Nice. Yeah, you don't have to push out this way that hard. You can still play there. So only Genji can damage you if he wants to push past the corner. But normally we could be able to set up for that space, but we can't because it's going to be 5v4. So we'll have to back up. That's okay though. I think you guys need to reverse rules though, or put Genji on this side and Sig on this side. Because number one, there's no cover, you just got forced out from nothing. And now our Sig is actually pretty exposed, because he's going to have to rotate from here to here while he's facing 5 people, and your Genji is like out back doing nothing on high ground. So set up that space and control the off angle first. So pretty bad situation right now. I think our best bet is to use window right away. Like right now. Maybe just a second too late. It's okay, because only Genji's up here. Genji should be cleared even with beat HP. Nice deflect. Yeah, kind of as expected, our Sig is going to die. There's nothing we really could have done there. Because you had no ability to kite out. Like, you really had to kite out there earlier, but you weren't in the right position to do so, so you're kind of screwed. Nothing you can do. Blade it, blade it, blade it. Let's go. Go for a bat, bro! Oh my god. What happened here? Ooh, yeah, just be careful. Once she's on that angle, just back up to like this position.
Yeah, I was having leg issues with
It's
that.
okay, yeah. You're pretty deep too, to be honest. Even with lamp here, it's dangerous. Yep, you're dead. But hey, we won the fight. Barely, but we did it. We have no ults now. So one of the ways we can win this is confirm on a dynamite or a rock. And that's about it. Or get a miracle pick. So let's count on our setup and save our CDs to look for like this opportunity. And try and hold the space, specifically if we know they have Blade or close OC, hold the space from their DPS, like stop them from taking off angles as much as possible until we, number one, build our ult like Flux, or we're able to hit our CDs and get it confirmed. But we need to play that neutral really well, or we're gonna lose. They make the rotation top. If they 5-man rotate top, yeah, our Sig is not here, so we will have to back. I'm thinking like, is there an opportunity to speed our Sig and wrap and meet this way in time? Maybe if we made the decision fast enough. But we need to react to this, right? Another thing we can do if like we're smart and like able to react fast enough is wrap this way to gain the off angle. We can put Lucio, Genji and just like hard wrap. If we see their whole team, like nobody's left here, then that means really like our Genji should be here. If they just ran away from him. Like, let me see neck perspective. It's like we see everybody gone. Like, we need to be up here and trying to catch their tail end of their rotation. If we can do it in time. This is like acceptable here, but it's going to be very, very hard to hold this space with that Sig. Actually, this position is like okay too. That's fine. But yeah, we just kind of give up the high ground. Like, really, I want... why did their Sig not push through? Because they have to touch cart, yeah. So now setting up around cart is the correct play, for sure. Nick is overextended at this point. You need to get out of there, bro. My Lucia's overextended too. Like, anticipate that they're going to run down the cart and go support, like, your off angle. Like, your range is about this big, so I would say, like, anywhere in this circle you should be playing just to support your Ashe, but not on cart like this. It's a little too dangerous for you. As long as you can help Sig by, like, standing close to him, you don't have to be on top. And a lot of the time, like, you don't have to support Sig at all. If you can see something better to do with your time, your BAP can just support Sig by himself. So this duel, really, it should be Lucio, and BAP should be back here.
Okay.
And, like, Ashe can shoot this angle too. And if you can get to high ground, it works better to support this LOS as Ashe. But it's not like the end of the world, right? Like, you can still contest it from here. So yeah, I don't know if I was super clear, but like, okay, they make the rotation. We need to support this kill box now and mark our angles too. So we need to mark this angle and we need to mark this angle. Right? So back up, we can put my Genji here. My Ashe can mark this angle just fine. And then we're, of course, anchoring cart. So if their Sig walks top, like, it's okay. We can still contest cart. Like, as long as whoever touches cart dies for sure, and nobody's getting picked by this angle, then we're safe, right? Like, that's our job. We don't need to get kills. We don't need to do anything. Just stand in, like, safe positions, and then make sure somebody is able to contest cart, and we're good. Yeah, the wrong people were kind of fighting the wrong duels. And that Sojourn off angle did a lot.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
Pharah. Pressure, make sure we're shooting this guy when he peeks out, because their Sig's getting forced out pretty hard right now. Like, I think actually we're able to hold onto this space a little bit longer too, right? Like, you're full HP, full shield, their Sig is half HP, and their Sojourn isn't even swinging you at all. She's like doing nothing. So in theory, we should be able to hold this. We have 2 DPS angles that are doing more damage on their Sig if our Sig is here. And importantly, we need to mark this guy. But like, we shouldn't really need to back out here if their DPS damaging you is only like BAP and Genji, and we have like 4 extremely high damage heroes shooting their Sig on cart. Yeah, nice pick here. It's pretty good. I think the angles, as much as possible, we can put Pharah on this angle in the sky, and then my Ashe, like my Pharah can swing out as necessary because she can fly, but my Ashe, I would really like to see like this angle here at least, or this angle. Maybe this one is good enough. And then Sig on the corner and Bap here. But we're all in this area, and it's going to be easy for them to swing. So yeah, we did get a really good pick, but the positions could be improved a little bit. Like, see, yeah, we got the pick, but just now, like, we all sacrificed the corner. I think we overheat. It's OT, so just relax, y'all. Just chill out. They have to touch cart, so why the fuck are we pushing forward? Like, come on. Just play for these angles, and then Sig on cart, and then they lose the game. Because they have to stagger onto cart one by one. But you could even take, like, if we want to be aggressive here, because they're staggering to cart, do we take this position, or do we take this wide angle? We can even put, like, 2 people here, and just completely annihilate whoever touches cart. Right? Somebody's here, it denies this cover. If my Pharah's in the sky here, it denies this cover. Like, there's no way they can stand on cart and survive. But there is way, if we push past the corner, they can get kills like that and clutch it up. Alright, swing. We're still a bit too stacked. Like, we swing this corner, let's put people on this side. Maybe my Zen can peek from here. Or my Bap can walk here, that's fine. But my Ashe and Pharah are taking really safe angles right now. I guess my Ashe angle is a little too safe for where my Sig is trying to push, right? My Sig is trying to push down here, but my Ashe is still playing for this. So let's communicate like when we're swinging that corner. That's a good window. Yeah, it's another one of those situations where they flux, but their Sojourn's in a bad position to follow up on it. So it should be survivable, like really survivable for us. And then -1 flux and we have ults. So this is a good situation, like really good for us. We should win this fight. Chill out though, you do not need to fly up here. Like this is a really good flux, but chill out and fly back here to take cover from these guys a little bit. Because we don't have lamp for you. I don't think we have lamp right now. And you definitely could have died there. And if we're gonna barrage this, it should be now, not in like 5 seconds. So you almost had it, but we saw like this was the opportunity right now to break the lamp and kill everybody, right? But now we're kind of coming in late, and we're a little too far, so we're not hitting the squishies, we're actually just hitting Sig. We want to be here, breaking the lamp, and going this way for our burst. Like, you 100% Ajax if we get the kills right there at the spike of the flux. Even if beat lands, like if they get flux, beat lands up here, and then they land, And Barrage immediately after is gonna just completely eat through that beat and kill those guys on cart. They're just too much damage if you get the timing right.
This ends now.
My Widow is literally AFK. Okay, nice. Sojourn swap is good. Egg. Just too much, right? We need to just force these guys out first. Step one. Okay? If we take a 1v3 in their backline now, you will not win it. We have to go here. Let's take this angle, shoot Sig, until these guys are off the corner just a little bit. Just think about it. Genji, Sig, Sojourn, Zen even, on their Sig on this corner, this guy is not able to hold the space. Because your Sig has the corner and cover, and their Sig does not. So as soon as we develop one off angle on him, we're going to win that corner slowly in the neutral. We don't need an ult to do it. Yeah, to peek with your Sig shield and slide. Too much. I think there's just an issue with how we're using the CDs here. I think it's just too much W key in like this moment here, so you're getting punished really hard because you just W keyed when you didn't have shield and didn't have shift and didn't have rock. So these things, like we're trying to layer the cooldowns, right? But you use them kind of too close together. Especially the rock there, I don't think was a good idea. And you're going to take like a ton of damage off of that. I think if the enemy Sig recognizes that you made that mistake, he's going to push up and rock you here, and you could just die. Because you have no way to survive it, right? Lucio's way too far forward. This is 5v4, so we just need to chill out and get these kills slowly. Nice. Let's make a corner together. Wait, obviously too deep because our Sig is not even here yet, and the shield is not here yet. I don't know. Maybe, I'm not really sure what we saw there, but I think it's too deep of a flux, just in general. I think we're pretty lucky we get that kill. You're using flux here to like Sig 9 them would be really strong in an OT scenario. They're all staggering to touch, so remember, they have to touch cart. All we have to do is anchor cart and take our angles like this and this. So chill out, you know, don't be tradable. Make sure we're not peeking their DPS. We just want to win the cart trade. Now if we see their DPS swinging in aggressive positions, we should kill them. So who's too aggressive right now? They're Mei. Just need to wait for her to leave block and then shoot her because she's out of position. This is too deep. I think their Sojourn just sucks and is not like looking at you, but like realistically you should not get away with that. Like, are they blind or what? She doesn't even look at you at all.
Justice rains from above.
I don't know, man. I guess it works. But the safer bet is chill out here and barrage this, right? Sojourn Farah, you're gonna win the game, like 100% chance. Or win this point, rather, without dying. This is fine. That is unfortunate. You're too wide right now. Yeah, your Sig's over here, so don't feel the need to match this angle and be behind your Sig. Yeah, normally that's where you want to be, but if he's way off of the corner, it's you can't put yourself at risk like that. Just go back there. And you too, Candy, are way too close. I think this fight is still winnable if you just like bait yourself and keep your distance here. But you dying here is really bad. We should be able to kill this Mei with U3 and her just running around on card if we just are alive and like paying attention there. So that's a bit unfortunate. Yeah. Stop feeding. Smell. Any questions about that map, y'all?
The best advice.
I think it's just the big major problem was coordinating when we swing, right, with our Sig.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
And also, it got worse as the game went on, but you kept getting too close to the corner. Like, our backliners kept walking a cart, like, a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. And Nick fed, like, a bunch of times, too. Yeah.
I think the other circuit map went fine. I think it was right. But we don't...
But the
We
other
don't
one
have to
is
look at it.
Circuit again?
I mean, we can look at Lijiang one.
Well, it's not like it's Circuit again.
Circuit, yeah.
Okay, let me find. Which one do you guys want?
Circuit,
The
a second.
Frosty one? That was
Which one is the Frosty one? Is that the recent game we played?
yeah.
Lijiang.
I don't know if there's much to VOD in the Lijiang.
I mean, we cook them. Like,
There's probably something too. I don't know.
I mean, there is something, but
Yeah.
Why? How bad is it? What do you mean there's
No,
nothing to
it's-
VOD?
It's not bad. It's
We just won. It's like,
but
yeah.
I'm okay at anything.
Good look. It's cause it's like not our typical. Because Kenny was getting groceries, so I was in for this one. I guess
We
there's
have to-
still like obviously stuff to be learned though.
and we had to ban Genji.
Yeah, we pet Genji.
Yeah, we banned Genji. I honestly, I think that's why we cooked them, because we banned Genji.
Why did both
'Cause their
Mays
maid
TP out? That's
plays-
so weird.
Their maid plays Genji.
Oh yeah, no.
It's so weird. If
Yeah,
our May
that's
is
it,
here,
yeah.
and we can get a wall with a Ramatra, we kill this queen like right now in White Room.
Justin, my keyboard is broken. Or my W key doesn't work, so if I fuck up, play my keyboard.
Okay, noted. Your W key doesn't work. Does that mean it's stuck and being held
No,
down, or
it's-
you cannot be pressed?
It's like
You have to
really
run it
inconsistent. Like I have to like press it like really hard, but sometimes it doesn't like input.
Do you have a hot swappable key switches?
No, I don't.
Oh, rip. We got a miracle fix, so it's fine. Yeah, like really, our win condition here is if Queen wants to walk up this way, and my Ram and Mei are here, she just instantly gets walled and dies. That's what we want to create, those kind of situations around the choke. Like right now, the Queen overstepped. We should be able to land a wall here if we're just paying attention. Wall it, wall it, wall it, wall it. Trixie!
Hold on.
Bro!
Bro said, hold on.
Hold on.
Hold
Oh,
on.
you
Bro
walled it.
said, hold on.
Okay.
And that's why you died.
Yeah, we're just like really. Look, we really want to stop their push here. The slow is like pretty good. We have like so many things to stop their push. We have boop. Like we should boop the queen back right now. Number one, we can slow in front of her and we can wall too. So it's like there's no way that she should get away with this. I think our slow is late. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, like respectfully.
I
but
got
like,
hooked by queen. I got hooked by
Okay,
queen.
okay.
I didn't go in there by choice.
if anything, try and like, if you do anything in this moment, boop her back to her team
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask
to prevent yourself from like getting axed. Like right now, turn around and boop those guys away from you,
Okay.
because you just got axed and you're probably likely to die.
I should be dead, but
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Amazing, my hero. God damn. I'm cooking.
Nick needs to back up. That's a good idea. You guys should hold space for Nick. Like, this is weird, right? Hold the space for Nick
Yeah.
while your Sojourn goes back here. Or you could even slide out and go back to this position, and then put your ram like on that corner, or even on this pillar here, depending on where they push from, right? But right now it's like, I think these guys are a little sluggish. If they saw you walk all the way back there, I mean, honestly, Juno and Queen should have advanced this angle and are like on top of your Soj by now. I think you kind of misuse the slow here too, because it's not really doing anything. Once they're actually pushing you in a dangerous situation, we want to have it for that moment. Like something where they're crossing the distance between you and Soj, like for instance right now. Swing together, wall. We get the wall out, that's really good. Trixie wall, bro. Oh, we did, okay, nice.
In a minute.
Really good wall, actually. Yeah, okay, we land a good wall, we win. Easy. W wall. Neck. 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 Bro
My
forgot
fault,
that.
my fault, my fault, my fault, my fault, my fault.
Wait, how's
It's
that
actually
your fault?
pretty
Wait, what?
significant stagger there, because that means that instead of holding this choke, that's the
Okay.
dirty choke. Now we have to be all the way back here. This is good. Nice, good beat. Really good beat. It's important that we have beat for that all done. They're trying to rush out. Okay, let's see the cooldowns now. I think we might have been a little slow on them. Wall? Any wallers? Any wallers?
You can get a ram
Wallers?
shield.
Nice.
Yeah, wall.
Okay. And legit, like, don't press S here. Hold this. Like, actually hold this. Be brave. You're on the choke, right? If you don't hold this choke, your Sojourn cannot stand here. So we have to hold the choke. And yeah.
Should I have pressed, like, should I have used Ray here in response to their rush? Because I don't really like using Ray to, like,
I mean, I don't. It
against
just depends what
Thresh.
the fight plan was. Like, we have a bunch of ults that could work here. We could
Yeah.
just drop Blizzard on the Queen, or we could. I think Ramald is like a good option, but
I think that's what Vesper did.
yeah, just don't stack like 3 ults for their rush. That's good.
Wait, how did I pick that?
You're good.
Now we want a Ray. Actually, they're not really pushing that hard. I think a Ray in response to their Ray is like pretty reasonable.
I called this Blizzle.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
all
we had-
is Blizz Ray.
Okay.
We had planned Blizz when they raid.
That works. What's really important then is we hit our slow and wall to prevent them from getting out of Blizz. And boop too. Like, we need to use all these things to stop them from just like speed ranking away from our Blizz. Because they can cleanse out of it too. So speed ring cleanse is gonna get their entire team out of the Blizzard unless we like actively prevent that. So it's a good slow. Like their Juno's in the slow. Good target priority on Juno too. But they don't even like cleanse their queen, like they're just not even, they don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you can go here and boop the queen back in. So even if she's getting cleansed, she's like flying here and then she gets frozen anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Now we have the ult advantage, so we should win. We let their queen through. Why are we letting their queen through?
We're split decision on this.
The setup sucks. Okay, like Sojourn, Ram here, and Mei up here too. Honestly, our Mei can play either on this side or split the choke by playing here. And just don't let them through, like no matter what. It's like we don't need to be in the position where it's like, oh yeah, maybe we can kite out if necessary. When we know we have the ult advantage, like 100% chance they're not going to be able to push through our Juno ult if we just hold the space. So yeah, like, and their Sojourn gets through and kills next, so that should never happen. Oh, we actually lose this fight. Yeah, so like next time, just actually hold the choke. Actually hold the choke. Don't swing out your Sojourn where she's just gonna get killed unnecessarily, and hit your CDs here so that their queen absolutely cannot walk forward, or their team cannot walk forward through this choke. Like, it should not be possible if we're pressing our buttons at the right time. They use shout, so we just need it stable, like hard stable right now. Slide out. Kite. Yeah, let's see, what can we have done anything about this?
I think it's just rampage.
Yeah, I think if
Killing
anything,
queen, I
like
guess.
I don't want to be like too nitpicky, but I think like maybe like this position is just a little too aggressive. If we want to swing the queen off this corner, continue to do our like bait setup here, and really like the way we prevent this rampage from landing on us is we stack our Mei Ram and just put the wall here. Like that's how we would survive it if we don't have beat. So if somebody wants to take an off angle, probably not solo Mei, maybe Sojourn Lucio, and then Mei can prevent this. So this makes it a harder decision for the queen here, because is she going to ult into a Mei wall, or is she going to go here and ult Sojourn Lucio, which can kite it out more easily than like you guys. Yeah, if we 5 stack or 4 stack without Mei, then it's going to be difficult.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Why?
Bro didn't
You
even
had
say
you had
anything.
block, bro.
Yeah, me
It's
fault.
okay. I'll forgive you. For $20.
Hold on.
Bro is bribing the May player. What the hell?
I think we're fucked. Beat engage. Speed ring. Beat. Speed ring. Speed ring. Go for backline. You can commit, right? Like, okay, fuck the point. Go here and try and confirm a kill on these squishies. Nice.
Time for the reckoning.
Oh, Nick. Oh, my poor Nick. Oh, my poor Nick, he didn't know. He didn't know. Bro didn't have the intel.
He did not
Oh my
know.
god, what the fuck?
He's different though.
Oh my god, he got jumped.
I mean, what can you really say about that? Holy fuck. That was such a long fight.
Bro just 1 and 2v1. Just straight up.
Bro
I
won
hit, like,
too many
2 left
2v1s on the Koth mode and then started running it down on Escort trying to take 2v1s. Got brainwashed, man.
We can skip what, like 20 seconds.
Okay, what happened? We got a pick. Relax. Relax. Control space. Don't chase. Don't go there. No. Turn your attention back. Frontline. You are not killing a Pharah with your Ram primary fire. Shooting Queen. That's good. Killing Queen. Very good. Brother, I don't even know how that happened, but I'm just happy it did. Because Kevster theoried the fuck out of those guys. Okay. That was like a satisfying sound.
It was.
We got the drum kicks up in there. Get on this off angle and completely just like pummel this rotation if possible. Even this rotation is like actually pretty dangerous against Soch Pharah. One rocket, one Soch shot, that's all it takes to instantly kill something. Getting a little bit awkward with it here. I mean, really we want our Soch to be marking this Pharah lane a little bit harder. And if the call is to push this, you guys don't want to fight a 2v... I mean, let's call this a 2v1, because what the fuck is Lucio going to do? We want to just kill these guys really hard. I think this Pharah is the biggest issue. Like, she got in too close. This should not be allowed. Like, really, if we have one lane controlled on this side, and then one lane control on this side, the Pharah should not be allowed to go here. It's way too dangerous. Right, all it takes is one Sojourn peek and one shot here to force her out.
You think we handle the Soch with it?
It's fine to push forward when we see their Sojourn here, but it's too dangerous, in my opinion, it's too dangerous if their Pharah is not contested. Like, she can come in here and pincer and trade you guys out. Please push through that tiny room when we have barrage. Yes, thank you. Yes. Alright, let's see what we got. Pharah unmarked again, as you do. Oh, okay, we're the best.
Now we literally shit on her.
We're the best. GG.
She takes it by herself and then does the void
He's
behind her.
cooking, he's cooking.
Easy.
Bro, why don't we commit? We wimped out of that so hard. You can beat Barrage, go.
I got scared.
Yeah, man. Call for beat and then flame your Lucio if you didn't. If you went in too early. Do you know what? Nice. You're taking too much damage. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, relax, brother. Woo! Chill. Oh my god, chill. I mean, that's how I play too when I have double support out in my back pocket.
I tried to say when my beat was too late, so
Okay, good shit. That was a good map.
Yay.